passing the National Coffee Authority bill yesterday. This is something that we needed to do, and it's done. This bill has come about since the 1991 coffee industry bill. That's over 30 years ago. And this bill is a reset. Is the reset agenda for agriculture especially, and coffee in particular. This is the reset that we needed for this sector. And as you have heard, as you have read, as you have seen, our production and the volume of coffee being produced by our farmers, especially the farmers in Eastern Highlands. That's about 80% of our coffee come from Western Highlands, Jiwaka, Jimbo, and then into the Robusta producing provinces of Pacific, Oro, and parts of Morobe. The production have always been on the decline. So as a responsible government, what do we do? Do we sit down and watch and allow this industry that once carried this country? Do we just allow and wait and sit and watch, or do we need to stand up and do something? And that is what my ministry has done. So I want to thank all the people that have been involved, including the state salt team, that have been so instrumental into day and night to ensure that this bill came through and through to the floor, and that's what we got voted for and is enacted as of yesterday. Now back to the question by former Minister for Agriculture, who is fully aware of what this bill is all about. And his district and province produces 80% of our coffee. This bill is a gain for our farmers. It's not a big gain for the 20% of our exporters who control 80% of the export volume. Eventually, they will be the end recipient and beneficiaries. But if we don't look after the farmers, the people that get their hands dirty, our small people in the villages, the small people that are with water bottles and buy and smoke on our roads, traffic lights, it's an eyesore. And it is my hope that one day all these people will go back to the villages and toil their land where they should rightfully be, planting coffee, planting cocoa, planting copra. So that is really the intent of this bill, my brother and good member for Goroka. It is not encrypted on rock like the Ten Commandments, fellow members of Parliament. It is something that is subject for review, amendment. But at least we got something for a start. If you look at the CIC all these years, there's so much politics in it. There's a board versus board, management versus management. I've seen, I've observed, and I'm old enough to know what the issues are. Been going on. In Goroka, it doesn't happen in most people. Some of you don't feel it. So that is why we got this bill through. I want to thank the wisdom of the Prime Minister. To be honest with you, I never liked this ministry, but for now, I'm consumed in it. I'm in it, and I need your support. Now, you may ask him, can't question about Maski. If you care about your people, the small people in the villages, this is the way to go. Yeah. So I want to appeal to the coffee farmers out there. This bill is for you. There's a price support for you. There's a freight support for you. And there's what we call a green gold card I asked earlier. I answered earlier from the question by the good member again. And this is how we're going to carry our people with us. So the export licensing part of it is another gray area that we've corrected. In the absence of a board, the CIC has never been without a board for almost the last 15 months. How do you operate a company with no board? How do you operate a company that is partly or allegedly to be owned by the state? That is a private sector company. How do you operate? And so, I know it's been difficult for me, but I want to thank all of you for passing this bill. I am in control now. Yeah, in terms of licensing, the licensing aspect through that board that we will appoint will come through me, like what we do in the petroleum sector, like we do in the mining sector. Only the minister approves the export license. For the time being, it's yours truly. I'm standing here. I will approve that. For the time being. For as long as the Prime Minister wants me on this job, all those applications will need to come to me. Goroka. Coffee to you and me and because all of us, money stuff low place, people stuff low place. This is a bill and people low place. You be much clear, but I want to thank my brother and member for Goroka for always asking me really nice questions so that I can explain the story of coffee. And once again, thank you, Prime Minister, for your wisdom to ensure that coffee had its own head and ministry. Now we've got an authority, and coffee is under control. Our people out there in Chimbu, Goroka, Eastern Highlands, Western Highlands, this one is for you. You plan no one thing or something, one plus something like you plan. One plus by antapin, plenty of benefits through Lord Isla Coffee. Once again, to the staff of the Coffee Industry Corporation, I want to appeal to you that none of you will lose your job. We will migrate from what is now CIC to National Coffee Authority. This is what will happen. We will not remove them. These are our people. But what will happen is you will be under my spotlight, under my watch. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.